Okay. Do we get the game sounds though? What the hell is happening here? Now we have sound. Okay, so we're only waiting for the blue team captain Vader. Vader has not shown his face yet. Which gives everybody else a bigger chance to possibly find the armor, which is very sneakily placed here. I had no idea there is armor. I had advertised there is none. And to get to it, you have to be in the jump pads room, also the sniper room. So this map has one shock on the middle, down below. I'm just curious, how are people in 2022 going to deal with a map that has only one shock right in the middle? You do have some shock cores here, so once you have the shock, you could hold on to it as a defender. Okay, let's put on the overlay, lest we forget. The only one that is truly going to be clueless here is going to be Vader by the time he arrives. I suppose you have a point. This is not a new map. That's for sure. People say that they remember it from Clan Base. I don't know when was it in Clan Base, but I think it's actually released something like 2013 or so. I'm not sure though. Who made this map? I don't actually know. Vader is on. So we can actually have a match. Now before it starts. Does everyone know there is an armor in the jump pads room? Just so they don't, because I told spies, and I saw Sheeva find it. Crusoe made it. Okay, and we're off. With the teams being wrong. What the Pika? Oh, come on, Pika. Okay, here we go. I wonder what are the positions going to be here. Maybe we'll see shortly, but I suppose it's going to be Chubby on defense with Pika, and Sandwich attacking with Nintendo for the blue team, with Vader doing mid. And for the red team, we'll see. So Magic gets the boots and the armor. He's going down. This is where a lot of people are going to meet here to get the shock. Avi's there as well. Somebody has the amp. Sheeva has the amp, but I'm going to see Magic's going to go for a grab immediately with amp cover. And he's already leaving out high. Oh my god. Oh, but he gets killed by... Vader kills him? Was it? It's still picked up. Nintendo is in his sniper. He's takes his own jump boots. Meanwhile, and that was a return. I couldn't even switch to these guys. That was fast. I thought this first grab by Magic is going to be a cap immediately. So Magic, he's gonna be out mid. 43 HP. No, the flag is still lying there. Ends a return. So Spies seems to be defending. Spies defending with Avi in that case. Sheeva he's leaving low, and he's gonna enter his own low. This is a pretty sneaky way. Look, you can go basically almost flag to flag, completely disregard the mid just by going low. Somebody's gonna return that, isn't it? And that's a 1-to-1. Pika top scoring with 2 frags. We have the amp happening in 10 seconds. We see there is no belt on this map. The only thing you have is this small... You have pads up here, which are, you know... I don't know if people are actually timing them, but the amp's here. We have the amp. The amp's on Jacob. So, let's see. Some flak action. And that's just about what I would expect when I view somebody having the amp. Nintendo with a grab. Goes nowhere. Sandwich. Also dead on the... He did try to leave low. I think they have now realized low is probably the way to go. So yes, we have Spies, Avi on defense, Magic grabbing with Sheeva, and Jacob is doing mid. Look at the sneaky moves here. What is this? Who is this? It has to be Nintendo. No, it's Vader. And he gets blasted from behind. I don't honestly know what the spawn points are, but meanwhile we have Magic already crossing. Is he? Where is he now? Here, on his own base. This is a standoff. Yes, and people are just leaving low. The mid is a dead sentence compared to just going here through the tunnel, I suppose. But he's stacked, and the flag is returned. Kills Avi. That was if Avi would have teleported him there. I haven't played CTF in days, Flo. Days. And flag still lying there? That's gonna be a return. Immediately picked up by Nintendo. He's faking something here. No, he's... What the hell is happening? Meanwhile, well, Sheeva knows one route, and it's probably the best route. So he's just gonna keep doing that, and it's a 2-2. The bio defense. Sandwich. Is it? I don't think Sandwich. Yeah, he has 3 grabs. At the moment, just deathmatching. So people just spawn on you in the flag room, basically. He's trying to leave to mid with the bio. Very strong. Oh, picked up by another Brock. Goes below. This is the best route. He gives it to Nintendo. Very smart, as he died right there. And it's a 2-3. They need gates to win. They do, but he didn't sign up. That's where the armor is, by the way. So let's see. Hold on, Magic already has the flag. Where's he going? He's gonna go below again. Kills Chubby on his way out. But there's already somebody. They have caught up to this route, so people are gonna be trying to intercept you there. But to do that, you have to be in the enemy base, basically. How much of a factor really is mid on this map in that case? Since you can just disregard it, really. When you first like run around this map, it seems like you could just hammer yourself across real easily, but then now in practice we see that why would you hammer if you can just go low like this? Oh wait, he goes out. And this is gonna be a 3-3. I mean, honestly, look how balanced the teams are. Very good job by the captains. People below. The flag's still there. It's a return. Grabbed again. Jump boots by Sheeva. He's gonna be out. One of these. I guess I call this right mid. And he's gonna enter his own left. Which side is this? This is the flag side. He's already in. Oh no! Oh my god! It's a return. The Brock Magic. Holy shit! The Brock Magic. But Magic is gonna be out low. So the flag's just lying there. It's a return. And no, it's not Magic, but Jacob. He's gonna be in. Chubby didn't spot him. He's gonna be. He's on the stand. If this is a return. Oh my god! Can you fucking believe that? Holy shit. Okay. So far, imagine. Look at the content. Look at the content here. Compare this to fucking Ascanize, right? Gold. Jacob is trying to go somewhere. It's gonna go. Well, obviously he's gonna go low. You juke in the base and then you always go low. That's the strategy. With 3 people covering you, how is somebody gonna get you? You're gonna get cut off. That's the only thing that could happen. Oh. Okay, that was a 4-3. That was cap. So Pika has the amp. Let's see if we can get some Pika action. If I can switch to him, as don't have the bind set up. So here we are. Pika. He's gonna grab because he has the amp. With the flag though. He's gonna go low. Of course. 4 HP. Oh, gets killed by Avi, but kills Avi as well. So the flag is still there. Oh no, it's a return. And we have Jacob in his jump boots. They just kind of looking for the armor. What is Sheeva doing here? Where's it? The Brock's going mid. Sheeva's in the flag room. So this looks like it's a 5-3. So caps are happening a lot. Ice Spice is on D. He is on D. 4 flag kills. But well, we can take a look at Ice Spice in a moment. What is happening here? You don't have a shock readily available as a defender. I suppose if you die, you have only these meme guns. And this is gonna be another... Nope. What is happening here? It's a return. Chubby gets it. And we have magic. He pistons out. I don't think this is ideal. Oh, that wasn't ideal either. What the hell is happening here? Oh, the amp. The amp is there. He's in. He gets another... Okay, and the armor. Very good maneuverability here. A lot of health in the flag base. Okay, so we're off to a 100% standoff. He's gonna be on armor. I don't know if they even realize that. Probably they will soon enough. He jumps off. You don't want to get telepragged there. But meanwhile, we have... That's a return. That's a return, and... Chubby still is holding it for a little bit, and that's a 6-3. Okay, let's see what is Ice Spice doing, right? Ice Spice. He has the buyout. He has the buyout. So this might be the reason. This might be the reason why they're struggling a little. This might be the reason why they're struggling a little bit on the and people are getting out a lot. Oh, they meet. He's just kind of juking in here. Magic is gonna be in his base. No, he's gonna wait here a little bit. Didn't even know you can do that here. There's a little hiding spot. Probably pretty hard to find him as well, I suppose. But by now I think he's already in his base. No, he's still hiding. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it seems like Magic has played this somewhere and just said that he didn't. But can the Blues make a comeback? I mean, caps go fast. Oh no. Jacob just, yeah, sneaks by. Magic's going high, I think. Yeah. He has 2-3 people on him, but none of them have a shock. He's just juking around. Oh. Okay. So Sandwich spots magic. He has the flag out. He doesn't kill anybody with it. Luckily he doesn't kill himself. Hold on. What the heck is this? Where is magic now? Can somebody explain? How the fuck did he get here? This I don't think is correctly. So he has slipped through here. Very strong during a standoff situation. How do you get out though? Can you even get out? I don't think you can get out. What are these dumbasses doing? They can see a little bit of the flag glow there. It is possible to see it, but... Okay. It can't be that they don't see him now, right? Where the hell is he? Where can you even go here? How far can you go? Yeah, 6 minutes left at this. We have Pika just holding here. Pads are up. Ooh, somehow they killed him. I should have stayed, I guess, on magic, but he wasn't doing shit. Okay. Spice has acquired the shock rifle. This could be difficult now. Possibly. Magic with the boots. He's jumping. He kills Vader with a bio. And he's gonna be in his own high. But and the flag's gonna be returned as well. Okay, Pika gets him. Magic with the grab again. Juking out. This is trying to go middle now. It's 5 minutes remaining. 6-4. I do think blues can equalize this. Should have no problems in doing so. They're gonna try boost. That's not a bad boost, to be honest. Not as far as you might want, but you get a free pads. I mean, Vader is just trying to... I don't even... Okay, he gets killed by Avi there somehow. No, Magic, don't... Magic's literally trying to break the map. Oh, Chubby. He still has 110 health, 70 armor, just jumping around here in the jump boots. Meanwhile, Chubby's gonna be in her base. So if this is a kill, but it's not, Ami returns 70 HP, and that's a 7-4. Well, judging by the altitude, that almost was a flow boost. So Pika goes below. Somebody has the amp, it's Avi. There was a piston here. I don't know if you're supposed to chase the EFC when you have the flag like that on middle with no cover. So Avi just muscling himself through. He's gonna be in his own high. This could be another cap for the Reds. 8-4. Not looking that nice right now. With 3 minutes remaining, probably not gonna come back, but let's see. Are you going to believe if I said that Sheeva first picked Avi? Okay, 8-6. They're going for it. I said it's probably not gonna happen. That it's gonna be an equalizer, but they are going for it. And that's a return. So Sandwich is cheering Nintendo here. Okay, the flag's lying. It's still here. I don't know where the other flag is. It's gonna run into this flag. Unfortunate. Or fortunate for him, depends which side you're rooting for. This is so stupid. This map is bugged. No, blue team picked, Vader picked Sandwich and Nintendo. They tried to be like fair, because, you know, Avi was first pick. And I'll be honest, this is not an unfair game. 8-6 is close. It even was tied in the beginning, so... Magic is just kind of dancing around in the middle here. Meanwhile, Nintendo's, he wants to make it out. If he makes it out now, and he can manage Cherry himself, might be doable, right? 1 minute left. If his Cherry is still alive. If the trans is not killed. And if he doesn't die to Avi or spies, whoever is shooting at him. Okay. Alright, that's a... I don't think this is probably not going to be a comeback here. But maybe it's going to be an 8-7. Or a 9-6. Right. Okay, if Spy somehow dies here. But I think he won't. They're protecting Sandwich with everything they got. Like there's like 3 dudes on him. Okay, it's a 9-6. And that concludes the first map with a 9-6, which goes to Team Sheeva. 9-6. So now we have Revelation. Revelation. They know. Feign death on flag is not a bug. No, it's not a bug, but I think the fact that he couldn't trans him because he was on this grate. The flag is on like a grate, and he was trying to trans him and he couldn't. So I believe that's the thing that's a little bit buggy. So 9-6 last map could have been close, could have been probably tied in several spots. Let's see how this goes. Again, I think Magic does know this map, but so does Sandwich. Some people know this map. I personally have never played it. But it looks playable, right? Where do I even put myself here? Maybe on the mid? It's so well nice made. It's so nicely made though. For whenever it was made. This is quite some time ago. Okay, and the captain is back in. So thereby we will see. We will see. Whether do they keep the same lineup? It's gonna be Pika probably, and obviously no, it's Pika defending with Chubby. Will Sci Spice keep defending? He had a rough time in the beginning, but I think that was offset by how efficiently Magic was getting out. Let's say we will witness maybe around five accidental dodges. Okay, and we're off. This one has a belt, but no amp, I think. Oh, we don't have the tool set up. Mod. Start. Yep, only a belt. Okay. Nintendo grabbing. Oh, he's gonna die immediately. Spy's still defending, so. Magic grabs. I think you can flag drop through there. Yep. You can. But I don't think they will do it. Well, not Magic will do it, but I don't think the other team will do it. And he's gonna be in his base? And he's oh. The flag gets taken right in front of him. That's a return, and that's the first of many caps. Okay, but now they know. Now they know that Magic is gonna flag right. So they get the shock. So what is Nintendo doing? It's getting boosted by Vader. Gets the pads with perfect timing. No, but gets killed by spies. I mean, for this seems like something where it is somewhat favored towards defenders. But Magic has a big belt here. Preparing a hammer. Was the belt gets killed by a Ripper, or it was not a Ripper, but he definitely got hit by the Ripper there. I was saying previously, I think that this does look like it might be more friendly for the defenders. Are there jump boots on this one as well, or they're not, right? I don't think there are. I haven't checked, but I think there aren't any jump boots. But you have like, where can you enter? From here and from there, so you can effectively just two people sit on the flag. So where's the other flag? It's like on the armor. It doesn't even take it. I don't think he didn't see it. Magic is pissing into his base already. He's gonna flag drop through this as well. Oh! Oh! That didn't work. And that's a return. There is a different version, I believe. I don't think it's called Revelations, I think it's called Genesis. But I don't know what exactly is changed in some of them. Sheeva's going for a grab, dies immediately on the stand. Magic, again. He's gonna try to do... No, he's too low HP, but he's still gonna flag drop. He's gonna be on mid. They're killing everybody here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. But that was a jump. That wasn't a dodge. But we'll count that one for a lava fail. Nobody's trying to go to mid by a trancing. That's a bit difficult, but you can do it. It's well, not difficult. It's uncomfortable. Now Sheeva does the flag drop as well, but the flag is immediately returned. Magic with the grab. He's gonna try to leave high. No, he dies. Like I said, this does look to me to be mostly defender friendly. You have the armor quite close, and then you're basically in a box. So if the attackers manage to kill both of you, okay. If they manage to kill both of you, then you could get out quite easily, probably. But doing that is not that easy. Uh, 18 HP. Sandwich is trying to go. It's just chilling in the base on the sniper. Oh. How does he, like 18 HP, that was a 6-pack, he's still survived it. We have magic on the sniper, kills Chubby. Sheeva still has it on mid. He's switching sides. Gets headshot, and that's a return. How? Okay, he still gets out. I think we see a little bit of, for defenders, because they don't really know the map, some discomfort where do you position yourself so you can kill people quickly. Tactical sausages right here. Peek of view. Times his own armor. See what Nintendo is doing. Almost kills Avi. If he would have, then that's a... We have a... Okay, she was leaving, but we have a... The belt doesn't matter on Vader here. It's literally 9. He's dead. But the... the other flags also returned. They're just guarding in here. Okay, then we have Sandwich. Still has pads. 9 HP. Both flag carriers gonna meet mid. Oh. Now we had the... Okay, where is this? Still in the middle. Magic is still in the middle. And they don't see him. He's jumping to his own flag. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that is a return by Vader. Vader with a heroic return here. Honestly, like, okay, we had the first cap happen, and then I said it's gonna be one of many. Sheeva just cherries himself here. But now it's been surprisingly close that they just gotten the hang of it. Okay, Magic still has it. And the armor, I suppose. Yep. Okay, kills himself there. Vader's gonna leave high. Okay, we still have it on sandwich. The flag is still lying there. It's still good pickup so far. The flag's lying here, and that's a return. Meanwhile, we have magic. He's gonna leave high or try to, and the flag cannon. Leaving a rocket. I suppose this rocket's gonna be a boost. No hammer. Nice hammer. Okay. And he dies, but okay, and it's immediately cherried by spies. Nintendo's, they're gonna be on mid. They're gonna meet 44 HP on Nintendo. Spies 44 HP. He's on mid. Oh, that's number 2. That is 2. That could have been a cap. Okay, the Brock force is still trying to take this flag. Not this time though. Ooh. Takes a big hit here. Okay. Nintendo's in a good spot to leave here. He has a lot of health, armor. Ah, loses most of it. This is not good anymore. Meanwhile, what's happening here? A flag drop. The thing with the flag drops is you can usually, unless you start to do it continuously, people are gonna know that you're flag dropping because they can see you lose a flag and immediately pick it up. Of course, you can do this on, you know, anywhere. How is he still alive here? What? He even hammers into his own base. He's so low HP though. The flag's still lying there. Sheeva has it. Has to take the long way. Chubby has it. This looks like this is a 2-0. Bit unfortunate there for the blue team because it seemed like he was very low HP. Still managed to somehow sneak out 2 HP here on Nintendo. Gets boosted by his own team. But there's a Ripper here. 2 HP, he's gonna die from it if he gets hit. 1 HP. The man's lost. Oh, the flag's still there. The flag's still there. One of the Brocks has it. Okay. This has to be a 2-1. Missed the flag, but he gets it now. Look at how many Brocks in the base. Sandwich. So that, yeah, it seems like you pick up the flag, you go up the ramp, kind of chill there a little bit, try to get the pads if possible. Then you decide whether you're gonna go high or low. Go high on the pads, that's right. Get killed. There's some hammering action happening here. They're not gonna let him have this flag. Still 8 minutes remaining. So, let's see, Nintendo. They keep spamming the window, so even when you're stacked, it's a little difficult, I suppose. Just go through it. So... Okay, Pika doing work, but he gets killed there. What is this Nunet shit? I wonder what is he referring to. So far we have had only two dives into the lava, which is 3 less than I have predicted. And I think that's partially because look at how many people are defending. What the hell? We have Sheeva defending. Sandwich falls back as well. I think maps like these that are so defense heavy, they tend to get like personal. You know what I mean? If they get the 2-2, even though this is just a glorified pug and a show match game, I wouldn't be surprised if people mass death. Okay. A lot of cover here. 3 people covering. Sandwich. Can he get out? Or is he literally dying here? What the heck? That was a mess. So many people covering and still couldn't get out. Because you can't jump on these barrels apparently. Okay, blue team needs just 1 more to equalize. Spies is also now going on attack, it seems. He's bored on defense. Okay. Which means... that, okay, we got Pika on D here. Chubby probably a little bit on front, yeah. Chubby on shock. Oh, that's a big belt. Oh, not that much remaining. And it seems like defenders just keep spawning on you. Spies with the hammer. Oh, but he gets... Okay, this is not ideal, but he's gonna go out again. 1 more hammer. He's gonna be in his base. No hammer here. And that's a 3-0. No, 3-1. That's a 3-1. Magic. Hammering out again. I think they would benefit more from somebody like playing more on mid. Oh, he's already has the flag. And this doesn't look very good for... Okay, Sandwich still has it. The flag's still there. Picked up by Vader. That's gonna be a return. Spies with the hammer out. Ooh. If he dies here, that's another... That's unfortunately a cap. And that looks like a cap to me. So basically, if you hammer a lot on this map, then, you know, you just get out so much quicker. And we haven't seen a lot of hammers. But then again, something has changed, like in the dynamic as they play, because almost a very nice boost here. 4-2. It was not that easy to just go in and hammer out in the beginning. They had 2 people on the flag almost, and now they have sort of relaxed a little bit. Hey, the teams are nice, okay? You can blame the captains, that is Vader. This is why he... Has Vader captain for a DC team yet? Because I don't know. If he hasn't, maybe this is the reason why. Okay. Oh, nice air headshot. Spies with 6 HP. That's the third one. So we can we see 2 more lava dodges? Ooh. Okay. Nintendo picks it, goes. It's gonna go high. I think you would benefit so much with just hammering probably over the mid there. Seems like a really bad place to be in for extended periods of time. Spies is out again. Okay, 4. It seems like some internal shenanigans are happening. Oh, he gets a headshot. He gets headshot by Chubby, and Chubby the sniper takes him out. So, okay. So let's see what is happening here. What's the strategy? Well, nothing. Getting headshot on the flag. So 4-2. This is. It could have been more. We saw that the red team was trolling a little bit near the end there. But all things considered, I think this was still quite close. If only they had figured out how strong the hammer jumps are. And also it seemed like whenever Spies grabbed, he had like 150 armor. I don't even know. Okay, the armor's below where the pads are at. Yeah, I guess he took them. People are downloading the map. This is like 55 megabytes. So this is why we have only 2 people in the server right now. Peculiar looking amp. Yeah, we can see everybody's downloading. Except Avi and Sheeva, they were in. So they're tryharding. They already had it. So people that have played UT 2K4, and I believe it's also in UT4, they already know what's happening here. For people that haven't played those games, we have the amp up here, and we have the belt right here. And then we have some rockets here. The flag room. I think you can get through like across with some good hammer jumps. This is chronomized level shit. So this is where Spies, if he knows about this jump, the lift, jump from the wall, it is recommended. This here is a strong lift jump. We'll see if anybody out besides Magic is pulling it up. Okay, so starting, they have belt grabbing. That is Magic immediately dies. What is happening here? Sandwich. He's gonna leave shock. He's gonna be in his own base. Is that gonna return? Bio action? Something happened with that elevator there. Either he jumped on it somehow in an odd way or... Alright, I see the FPS issues that people have been addressed probably by changing slightly. There is no grid anymore, so it's just this texture of a hash. So we have Sheeva defending on the flag on this map. And I suppose that means that Spies is probably attacking. Yeah, Sheeva Avi defending. That's a lot of snipers. Shots that are definitely not hitting. Finally kills Spies. Okay. Spies. Okay, he had a lot of health. The hammer was out, but unlike in the previous map, he just gets killed. Flow is the best decal. I don't see it. That's not what it says, Flow. Magic. And he just gets killed on the shock. Takes the armor. Sheeva with an impressive 80% efficiency. Holding the fort quite strong. Grabs, goes armor. It's gonna leave high. Meanwhile, they're gonna meet. That's a headshot. And he still has some health left. He hasn't died here. Oh. Kills Vader. Kill Sandwich, what is happening here? Magic with like 1 billion ping is headshotting people. But the belt's coming in. Oh! And Vader gets the return. What the heck was that? Spy's trying to be a little bit sneaky here. No, but he gets spotted. And gets telepride. Flow is the worst. And nothing here. Well, people could shoot it and we could see if it changes, but honestly, we all know Flow is the worst, right? Okay, a bit of a jukey juke happening here. Nintendo's with the bio. He's gonna be out to mid, over belt. Dies. Still lying on belt? Oh. But Jacob with the amp. Crushes him from above. That's the amp gone. Ooh. That went nowhere, unfortunately. Magic. And Nintendo, he's gonna be, again, we tried to do the jump here, I think. Yep. Oh, nice headshot. Flags the line there. But it's a return. So, we are 5 minutes in, it's 0-0. We have had like one very close return. This is so far looking very, very close, I think. Though, to be honest, we haven't seen blue team like really make it out very far. Maybe this time. Yep. Jacob's out here on the middle trying to kill Nintendo, but he's gonna get in. He can't hammer. Or he can. He can. And gets returned by Avi. It's a shame. No cover. Or maybe the cover was with minigun, so. That's gonna be a return again. Immediately cherried by Spies, who has 2 points. He's I think he gets spotted here. They're waiting for the armor. He gets the armor. They have lost him a little bit. He's preparing a hammer. He's gonna try to go over mid. And he does. Chubby doesn't even see him. 2 hammers. He's in his base. But now they see him. They know he's here. And the flag is returned. And that's a... Well, that patience paid off. They kind of lost sight of him. He got a good stack, managed 2 hammer jumps, and that's a 1-0. Really nice run. Vader gets headshot. Still picked up by a sandwich, and he has quite a fair bit of health, but they're just bombarding this exit, so no way he's getting out. Still has 35 belt after taking 2 combos. I think he might die from this fall. He literally, if he hadn't taken the health, he would have died. He had like, I don't know, he fell down, he had 21 HP, he took the health and he had 10. Okay, sandwich. 37 HP, this is not... They might try to just boost here, you know, with rockets across. Rockets are right there, on this exit. That would be good. Seika with the amp again. Speaking of the amp, which is gone now. Red team 100% amp possession. Which is not very common. Sandwich is very good when he's on mid timing items. But I think he's not timing items, he's focusing on grabbing. Meanwhile, Nintendo is almost in. But it's gonna be a return by Magic with the belt. Gets killed by the Enforcer there. That was almost a 1-1. So, Nintendo, going shock, had only Enforcer. Magic, again, he leaves the armor for his cover, as he is full. And Sandwich is also leaving the same way, so... nice idea. With the hammer boost. Sandwich has dropped the flag, and Jacob returns it. So... Now, if they don't return this... Okay, he's just trying to hold on to it here. We have Vader trying to hold on to it a little bit. He's gonna make it out to mid. Meanwhile, 7 HP. 7 HP on Magic. Vader drops the flag. Nintendo still has it. It's dropped again. Sandwich still has it. 33 HP. That's a return. But now with 7 HP... What is happening here? Oh. Come on. People, he has like no health. If only they knew that Magic had literally no health. Oh, we have spies already. In his own base. Yeah, I'll be honest. During the when the captains picked the teams, and they were picked in a way so that one team got both spies and Magic, I was a little concerned because of how much hammer jumping is possible on these maps. Spies has the armor. During the standoff, this is typically where you are during a standoff, here in the pad sniper area, going back to the armor. He's a bit cornered here now though. You know, Sandwich is on the stand. It's a return. And well, the hopes are high for that one. Gets boosted in the other direction. I would argue you probably want to go high here. Well, but in this case, literally nobody's watching. The flag's aligned there. Chubby has it. She's gonna be... No, she gets hit. And it's picked up here by Jacob. Spies with a big stack is gonna be across mid soon, I believe. Meanwhile, we have Sandwich. He's gonna die from one primary, which is not good. Doesn't take the health, which would you know save the situation somewhat. See, he would have lived there if he had the health, and now Sheeva returns. Meanwhile, Spies. Again, he's just waiting. He's just waiting. He's buying time. The base is quite big in that sense. He's waiting. There's a hammer set up for him. Nice. Nice execution there. But now they have spotted him. He has only 50 HP. And we have Nintendo. Okay, he dies, but we still have a Sandwich holding it. Now if they can return this. For the first time, right? But he has so much stack. And he's in his base already. What the hell? Was he boosted? Or am I just retarded? Sandwich is quite low HP here. Kill Sheeva. Magic is well stacked. Waiting for the armor. Takes the vials. The health. Gets hit by somebody. Sheeva is sniping him. Magic has lost some of his stack. Still on the stand. The armor's up. I think they're gonna... No! Oh my god, that was unfortunate. He must have not had any health. So he took the armor, got headshot immediately. And then Spice kills the other guy as well.
Anyone else want some?
There's another, I think, hammer happening here. Or at least an idea of a hammer. Notice how it seems like instead of... there's not a lot of people in base defending. He grabs a flag quite freely. And then they even manage to set up a boost as he, you know, loses them in the base. Oh. Nice. 3-1. Again, quite an easy grab, but he dies right after. Yeah, this seems to be the way to go, but Chubby has caught on to that. Spies still on mid with not a lot of help. Meanwhile, have Sandwich leaving with a substantial amount of health, I would say. He gets hit once though. This time he takes the health. He's being sniped by two people. And he doesn't even see. He doesn't see Spies there, and he gets teleported by magic, and that's just sad. Nintendo with the amp sausages. It's what's for dinner. Double kill, multi-kill, but he gets killed. The flag's still lying there. It's gonna be a return. Sandwich with a full belt. Now this is where you hammer and just get out, right? But now you no, what you do is you load the 6-pack, you jump into the air, and then you kill yourself as you land. I think like jumping on such an open map. Oh, oh, nice jump, Sandwich. Nice, very crippled jump by Spies there. He hits the ceiling with his big head. That's not a cap. Nintendo. Can he just? Nope. Can't headshot the Avi. Spice is gonna be out low. Just gets killed. When you jump there, and if there's somebody on mid, the question is, is their ping good enough to like hit a slow-moving target in the air? And if the answer is yes, you shouldn't jump. Stay low, you know. How is Magic still alive here? Okay. So we have Sandwich. Oh, is the flag gonna be returned? It's just yeah, it was a return. Alright. Nice. And it's a 3-2. So let's see, can they make it a 3-3? This exit is so bad. Just from what I have seen watching it. What is the, okay, 70% amps. Belt's about even, but 70% amps to red team. We have Magic. He's gonna leave low. He's gonna try to hammer, or no, it's a weird boost. Hammers into his high. That's a return. The flags drop below. He's still lying here. Yeah, unfortunately, no way Blue can return that. And I'm saying unfortunately because I would like nothing more than Magic to lose, and also an even match, right? The bio highly ineffective here. The combo much stronger. Magic. Nice hammer here. So many hammers. Oh, Chubby notices him, and that's gonna be a return. Pika with the grab. No more fooling around. Spies already is over. I think it has divulged into some sort of free-for-all here. Where Spies comes back to the flag, witnesses a Brock waiting for him. Pika gets telefragged. So, we have Vader. He's gonna be in his base. Spies is holding his own quite well here. And is that gonna be okay? Thomas still has it. There's a lot of bio happening here. No, just snatched, just moments before. Unlucky. That was so unlucky. It says that's Flow. How do I mute Flow? I don't know. Who even uses Roman numerals, man? And with that, I think we have a pretty obvious victory for Team Sheeva, the draft cap champion, knows how to draft. But it was entertaining and quite close. So thanks for everybody playing, and thanks for people watching. So let's see you next time.